Hey, glad you can make it, because today we are playing more Age of Engineering, and today we are going to kind of sidestep a little bit, and we're going to look more at storage drawers and the ideas behind it and things like that, so we can kind of get our storage drawer system working properly. As I've been reminded in chat, oh, it reminds me, I've got Dragon Racer, Pirate, and Phoenix with me today on the server and on voice.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Alright, so according to Chatopedia, mostly Yasmin at the moment, there is a 25 cube surrounding the drawer controller. A 25 by 25 by 25, basically, cube surrounding the drawer controller, and that's what it can access. So, just as an idea, we're going to take this, and remember it's a 25 by 25 by 25 cube, so that means the drawer controller itself is the center of that. So it's going to be 12 blocks on either side, which Dragon Racer had pointed out and is correct. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now the reason why I did this is because I wanted to move it more in the center. Now, if I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you'll notice that the 25 by 25 cube is definitely covering the sides, okay? It's not covering the front, but it is covering the sides. All right, it's also covering the up and it's covering the down. There's no doubt about that. So we're good on the sides, we're good on the up, we're good on the down, but we are not good on this last column here. So if I take something from this column, such as Podzol, I'm going to take Podzol, I'm going to look at the number of the Podzol right here is 152, and I'm going to put it in this chest that is currently feeding into this drawer controller. You're going to see nothing happening. This Podzol is still sitting there. It is not going into this drawer at all because it's not reaching. All right, because our 12 ends right. Why are you taking down all the scaffolding?
I just keep going. Don't mind me.
So we need to extend it one more, and that will make this entire thing work. And the way we're going to do that is actually not that hard at all. We are going to pick up this drawer controller, and we are going to place it. And again, this is a suggestion from Yasmin that I wasn't thinking about. We're going to place it right there. Okay. Now, if we take our trim here, do we have more trim somewhere?
There may be a little bit in the network, in the storage network here. Yeah, I got 3 pieces in the bottom.
Can you place one right here where this one's missing one? There we go. Okay, now that we have moved this up one, what I can do is I can take this piece of cobblestone here and place it here. Okay, now, if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We are now within range of this last one, and you will see, let's see, will we see? We're not seeing. Hold on a second. I must switch this to insert. And now it should be grabbing all of the things. It's grabbing the sponge. The sponge is going in. So in a moment, yep.
There goes the red sand.
There goes the red sand. We should be getting the Podzol, and there goes the Podzol. All right. So this now fits within the 25 by 25 by 25 cube surrounding the drawer controller. Now people think that the sometimes, and I felt the same way a long time ago, that the slaves were for extending that range. They are not. There is no way to extend that particular range. Okay, What you can do is use the slaves as another access like you do with a drawer controller. All right, so like if I grabbed this bronze block and I... Why?
Ah, okay. That explains it.
This should work. I may be wrong about...
The cobble's not being grabbed because it's full. I'm working on that. Hang on.
Oh, okay. All right. So it looks like it does not give you personal, because that's not working. Let me see. Let me make sure that it's not something weird with a block. I'll try a ingot. Yeah, see? So the slave is specifically, yeah, Yasmin just said it. It's what I was thinking, but thought maybe it was the other way around. But it's for automation purposes. So you can use the slave to do this, what we're doing here, pumping into the controller. You can use the slave as another point to pump into the system or pull out of the system. This can act like if we had this slave over here and the controller were somewhere else, I mean, that would mess up its range, but you could use that for this system also. But now, because of the trim, which I think the trim needs to go, let's see.
So the trim is actually what is used to extend the network. It's not crazy. You can't get crazy with it.
Right. Well, the trim doesn't extend anything really. It acts as a connection when you don't want connections. Like we don't want to put drawers back in this corner because you can't access the drawers. So if you put a little bit of trim underneath and connect it. See, I'm trying to figure out how to do this without...
Do you want more trim?
No, I'm trying to make it where, let's see, where it's not visible. Is that visible? That's visible. Yeah, that would be visible. Darn it. Let's see, how bad is... I bet you this is...
Don't forget, we have chiseling bits, so we can always take the floor and put a chiseling bit plank over the top of it.
Can I get away with this? Is that visible? No, it's not. Yay! Okay, so if I can do that... Yeah. So I can go up, up, and then I just need one more trim. You got one more trim? Basically, trim acts like a wire that connects it. Your magnet picked it up again. All right, so if we place a trim there, then that one went down, connected to here, and this one goes over and connects up to here. So now this entire drawer system is connected.
Nice, it's working.
And it makes it where we can put our IP or IPI or whatever it's called wood plank back so this can look all nice and pretty. And then, I mean, as we go...
This side's working too.
Like...
Very nice.
If we put the scaffolding back here, because it goes like...
I moved it because I figured it'd be easier to move around the room and get things sorted out. That's why I tore it down.
Right. Understood.
Oh, I can start putting it back up now.
Okay. But then we will, basically we will want to move... And we've got these things right here.
Phoenix, you had it all the way up to the ceiling in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember that.
It's being a pain.
Actually,
I can do
you're
it.
Trying to cram
There.
more drawers in here. That's actually a good idea.
All right, so if we do it that way, we're going to need at least one more trim behind it. So probably what would be best is just make some trim to go all the way behind the scaffolding. I broke a block I wasn't supposed to break. So we could put trim all the way back here, just because. and then that'll connect it, and then we can actually take the trim all the way out to here, so that way drawers can be placed down this way. So we can have drawers on both sides of the scaffolding. And that will be how we take care of our storage room. And it will be what we'll have two wide walkways all the way down to the end here, and then another 2 wide walkway this way, and then back this way. So we'll need to move, let's see, these. That slow is irritating. Here, you can have your chest transporter back now. Now, I hit it as nicely as I possibly could, and it still did it. There we go. Okay. So we can put some trim back here, and then, yeah. Although I would probably start the drawers on this side, like right where I'm standing now. So that way they're not in the way of the actual modular storage system. Because we're probably going to want to add more modules.
Well, does the module storage, does it have to be connected to the scanner? I mean, the scanner just reads the inventories.
Yeah, but we don't want the scanner to read the drawers. So we want everything to be within a 2-block radius of the storage scanner. Because we don't want it to actually read the drawers, which is another reason to keep the drawers away. So like if we may have to put the drawers right where I'm standing now to keep them away from the storage scanner, because the storage scanner should be set on a radius of 2 at this point.
It is.
And then this needs to be at the top. And then it will scan 2, so it can go all the way to where I'm standing here, all the way to where I'm standing here. So we don't want any actual drawers in that scan, so it doesn't mess up the drawer system.
Right.
So, and that will work just fine. And then the ender chest can stay behind, so we can always put some more modulars on top.
So more trim.
Yeah, gonna need more trim. I would put the trim. Let's see, one. If we're doing 2, so I would put the trim here. And then the same on the other side. And then put some going, let's see. Actually, I guess we won't need it back here then, huh? Because we're not gonna.
I think we do, because it's not dumping into the system again currently. Because I think they're not.
Oh no, we need this one right here. This one we need. Actually, why is that? That should have been working just fine because it is connected.
Gunpowder bones and arrow in the system. Let's check the.
We could put, yeah.
No, they're not full yet, so I don't know.
Is that one not?
Do we need to stretch the trim up all the way? Is that maybe it?
Shouldn't have to, but yeah, just go ahead and put it all the way.
Yeah, that did it. Now the gunpowder, the arrows, and.
Okay. Yep. Okay, so just repeat that particular design because we don't need it on this side right here where I'm standing.
Right.
So
the scaffolding can go right back in that space you were standing in.
Yeah, and then we can put the trim.
The chest is empty again, so the trim's sorted. Everything should be sorted now.
Right, but we can put trim underneath the scaffolding going down here to match up to this end for the or actually just go across and then put more drawers on this side. That makes sense? Like if you come over here, if you put another trim there,
okay,
and then you put drawers down this side, those will connect to the drawers on this side, starting at this trim and going this way.
Oh, okay, I see. You're trying to stay within that 2 block. I gotcha.
Yeah, so basically you would want to put drawers here and across.
Right.
And then the...
I don't know if we'll need that many drawers. I mean, with the inside of the scaffolding, that might be enough. Because, I mean, technically all I really have left are the trees and slime that Delcar should have going over there. And then... Well, look at the con. You'll need that many. You always need more. Yes.
Yes.
I understand that, but we also have modular storage, so you know the items that are going to be rolling in, there are multiples of such as stone and ore and etc. That's what I like to use the drawer for: trees, wood, that kind of thing. And I know Delcar is rolling on the trees right now, so that was going to be my next set of drawers to set up are the woods.
Well, just remember, don't put any drawers past this point of the cobblestone going up here.
Right. Yeah, well, you can take the cobble out, and with the trim there, I'll know that.
Okay. Hey, pirate.
There you go, 16 of them. Ugh, I got them back. Hang on.
Deccan's like, make each drawer in that wood's color.
Thank you, pirate. Upgrades, yay!
No problem.
We might make it look a little bit prettier later, Deccan.
By the way, hi, Saf. Sorry, I was
Hi, pirate.
doing stuff.
We want to make it functional. That's what we want to do to begin with. So, yeah, I do believe that is going to be it for this particular episode. I wanted to show y'all what we were doing for our storage, because we have the whole drawer system going on both sides of this room. The room was, I believe I told you last time that this was designed by Phoenix, but the room was designed by Phoenix. The scaffolding is to make the drawers look like they're kind of like on the shelves, which is cool looking. Yeah, framed drawers are nice. I don't know. Yeah, should be able to do that in this pack.
The issue with frame drawers is you can't do frame compression drawers, which I wish you could. Otherwise, I'd be all for the frame drawers.
So we'll have access to the system right here in the middle. We can always... Well, no, we can't. Not really. I want to keep everything within 2 of this storage scanner. So it'll do 2 this way, it'll do 2 this way, but at the moment there's scaffolding there, so it's not going to cause any problems. And then as long as we keep any drawers we put on the inside starting here and going this direction, then it won't be able to scan those if we keep it in there. And then we can do modular storage. We can go up if necessary, and behind if necessary, and because it'll still be able to reach the 2 scan, at least to a certain point. I mean, once you go up 2, that's it. It is a radius, so we can go 2 up from the storage scanner. But we can also, it's like any other radius in Minecraft. It is a cube, not a or like most radiuses in Minecraft, it is a cube, not a sphere. So it can be, basically it's a 5 by 5 by 5 surrounding the storage scanner that will work.
Can I make a suggestion? Maybe
What?
Pick the scanner up 1 block, like put it next to the top modular storage, and then scan your 2. That way you get a block underneath.
Right, we can do that.
As well.
Not at the moment though. It needs power.
Oh yeah, never mind.
So scan. Now put the controller at the top, and then make those routable again. Okay, it should work again. Let's make sure that it didn't mess up the tablet. It did not. Okay. And you'll see the Delcar is on the server, just not in voice today for some reason. Alright, so that is going to be it for this particular episode. So thanks in advance for the... Oh, Thanks for the follow, Happy Llama. So thanks in advance for the thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. I've been Saf.
I've been Phoenix.
Open pirate.
I've been sorting.
And you've been pantsed. And when you get that joke, you can, put a comment below to understand why you got that joke.